What's up, YouTube fellas? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about air compressors, but not this particular air compressor. This is my old Cabell Hausfeld 1 gallon pancake style air compressor. I've had it for about 10 years or more now. I've used it to pump up hundreds of tires. I've run small air tools with it. I've got a lot of use out of it, but unfortunately it doesn't work anymore. It stopped working on me. I've had it for a long time. It's time to get something else, so I took a chance. I picked up another air compressor, and that's the one I'm going to be showing you guys today. All right, here it is. I picked this guy up at Harbor Freight a few days ago. I think I got it for around $65. There was some kind of deal going on where if you bought this air compressor, you got a free accessory with it. There's two different types of accessories you could get free with it. It was your choice. This is what I picked. It's Merlin air gauge with the flexible air chuck, so I went ahead and picked that up. I like Merlin. Merlin's pretty good stuff, so I was happy with that. But yeah, this is I've never heard of the McGraw brand before, not before I started going into Harbor Freight. I kind of looked at them. I've heard some good things about these air compressors, and as always, you hear bad things about them. So I needed one. My other one stopped working, so this was pretty cheap. I didn't want to put a lot of money into a little portable air compressor, so I went ahead and picked this up. Thought I'd take a chance on it, so let's check it out. It is a 3-gallon air compressor. It says 110 maximum psi. It does have a drain valve down here to drain water out of your tank. It has rubber feet on it so it don't slide around or vibrate any. It's got a brass hose coupling right here. Right here is your air adjust valve, up or down. It has a air quick release valve on the back of it. It has a cord holder where you can wrap your cord around it. And on the side here, it does have a little holder here for your air hose to hook into to hold it. It is a 1/3 running horsepower. And it is an oil-free pump. It is an oilless air compressor. Now, one thing, guys, is this air compressor did not come with a flexible hose. It did not come with any type of air hose with it. So I had to purchase that extra. So what I did, I just went ahead and picked up this little cheap pneumatic air compressor starter kit. It's got the yellow vinyl hose in it. It's got all the fittings, the adapters. It's got couplings. It's got a little air gauge, pencil style air gauge. It's got a little air chuck. It's got a blowgun in it. It's got some brass fittings. It's got a blowgun nozzle. It's got the thread tape to seal the threads up in the fittings with. So yeah, I had to go ahead and pick that up. So if you guys was to pick up one of these air compressors, you will have to get an air hose for it, unless you already have one to go on it. So just some FYI there. All right, I'm really curious to hear this thing run, because I've kind of looked it up online, and everyone talks about how loud this is. I think on the box it states the decibel level of this air compressor is around 84. That's not really that bad, but everyone says that it's louder than 84 decibels. Now, I'm outside here, so it may not sound as loud to me or as loud on camera here on the audio. But give me a second here, guys, and I am going to I want to take all these fittings out, and I'm going to get the air hose hooked up to it. We're going to get her plugged in. We're going to switch her on and see just how loud this little air compressor is. Well, there goes the neighbor's dogs. Right on cue. Alright, fellas, I got it all hooked up, set up, I guess, for the most part. Got the gauge on it, got all the fittings on it. Kind of wish these silver fittings here would have been brass, so yeah. Those get wet or damp, those are going to rust up pretty quick. So yeah, let me go ahead and turn it on, and we'll let it pump up air. That is something else I've heard too, that these air compressors, they take a little bit of time to get pumped up. I don't know. I know my old cowboy house failed. It would pump up to about 100 pounds fairly quick. So they say these are kind of slow. So we'll find out. We'll see what where it cuts off at. Go ahead and plug it up. All right, let's see just how loud this thing is. Go ahead and switch it on. You got your switch on the side here. Yeah, that's pretty loud. So I could just imagine if you was inside of a garage with this, especially a small garage, it would be pretty darn loud inside that garage. I'm out here in the open and it's still loud. So I don't know how well that came across on audio, but for me, it was loud. A lot louder than my cowboy house failed. All right, it's been turned on for about 4 or 5 minutes now. It's been pumping up. Just now hit 110 pounds and it kicked off. It cycled off. So that took about 4 to 5 minutes, which is not too bad. I can live with that. You can see the gauge sitting right on 110 pounds. The little Merlin air gauge right here. It's kind of hard to see, I know. 110 pounds, so it's pretty accurate too. All in all, I like it. It pumped up fairly good. Seems to be holding pressure good. I had to fix a couple air leaks I had. So next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to let some of the air out of one of the tires here on the side-by-side. We're going to pump that up with it, and then... Alright, I got about 100 pounds of pressure in it. I've deflated my side-by-side, the rear tire. It's basically flat now. I usually run around 8 to 10 pounds of pressure in these tires. So let's go ahead and see how quickly it will inflate this tire. Alright, take my trusty little slime gauge here. This thing is super accurate. I've had it for a long time. It's the only one I use. Let's see what we got. Oh well, we're sitting on 15 pounds of pressure, just like that. Alright, that's pretty good. I like that. I see my little 1 gallon cowboy house failed. It would have ran out of air before I would have got 15 pounds of air in one of these tires. So yeah, I like that. I like the fact that it holds 3 gallons of air. That's a lot more convenient. All right, fellas, there you have it. This is the McGraw 3-gallon portable air compressor from Harbor Freight. It was around $65, and this is my official review and opinion of this air compressor. Hey, it did everything it was supposed to do. Sure, it's a little bit on the loud side, but that's okay. I can live with that. Yeah, it took, around 5 minutes to pump up to 110 pounds. That's okay. I can live with that. It was cheap at $65. So, hey, if it lasts 1 or 2 years, maybe 3 years, hey, you get your money's worth, and you can always go out and get another one. So if some of you guys out there need a little portable air compressor to haul around, something easy to carry, you may want to check this out at Harbor Freight. And with that, guys, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. And as always, hit that like button And if you can, hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out a lot. Till next video, I'll see you fellas later.